Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deadfire with me, Break It Dawn. Let's set sail for Port Maje. Oh, but first, we got a new hull last episode, the Bardado hull. Gives us plus 5 hull health and plus 2% travel speed. Okay, let's make a quick detour back to Nekataka to resupply on rations and water. Just a small oversight on my part. Oh, I see. The more expensive options give the crew morale. The cheaper options cause them to lose morale. You also get buffs with the more expensive options. So it is 9 times the cost. We'll stick with cheap for now. Let's make sure we don't starve to death. I wonder how you choose which one to use. Also, the numbers didn't go up. Oh, I see. I assume they just use it in the order that you put it here. Okay, neat. Alright, now let's set sail to Port Maje. We have an old friend to meet and some illicit shopping to do. Okay, once we make landfall, we should be able to level him up. And actually, while we're down here, we might go ahead and knock out this quest. Because we're really close to leveling up. That's one more point we can put into mechanics for Aloth. And maybe we won't have to use the Thieves' Putty yet. Let's start at the tavern. The lone survivor might be there. And we know for sure that our merchant is there.
Sure.
I also want to see what their resting bonuses are.
Still kicking, eh? Sure thing.
Alright, not what we're looking for. And you know what? Let's go ahead and give him sleight of hand. Actually, let's do stealth instead. I think we'll just use him as a swap in if we need to stealth through something. And history. Alright, so he has Carnage. The barbarian's attacks become so forceful as to impact others around the target enemy. For every successful melee attack, the barbarian makes a reduced damage attacks at all other enemies within a short distance of the target. And Barbaric Yell. Let out a frightful yell causing enemies in the area of effect to be shaken. For 20 seconds. It's pretty good. So we can grab Frenzy. Sends the barbarian into a frenzied state, granting strong and fit inspirations, which I assume is Might +5 and Constitution +5, as well as an action speed bonus. While frenzied, the barbarian receives a deflection penalty. And Blooded causes the barbarian to lash out when in pain, granting a bonus to damage for as long as he or she is bloodied or near death. And we've seen the rest of these. Alright, let's grab Frenzy first. And on the Chanter side of things, he has Scald. While many Chanters prefer to work their magic from the safety of the back lines, Scalds depend on toe-to-toe combat to power their invocation. Scalds are found in many cultures with a proud martial tradition, celebrating the deeds of their neighbors, kin, and ancestors. The bonus, offensive invocations cost -1 phrase. Melee weapon critical hits have a 50% chance to grant a phrase, and their penalty, non-offensive invocations cost +1 phrase to cast. And he starts with Come Come, Soft Winds of Death. Tears the life force of all enemies in the area of effect, dealing raw damage. If at least one enemy is affected, the channel will restore some health as well. That's pretty good. Dull the edge, blunt the point. Reduces slashing and piercing damage of enemies in the area of effect. At the sight of their comrades, their hearts grew bold. Emboldens allies in the area of effect, giving bonuses to Fortitude and Will. So I haven't mentioned it as I started Deadfire, but in the first game I talked about how much I really like the naming schemes they did for the Chanter phrases. They're just really cool. And Hell Hyref, or actually it's Hiraf, crashed upon the shield. Reduces armor rating of enemies in the area of effect. If their bones still slept under that hill, none can say. Summons 3 skeletons to fight for the party. Thrice was she wronged, and thrice justly avenged. Drains electrostatic energy from the environment to create 3 bolts of lightning causing shock damage to any in their path. But Rennie Darrett's ghost, he would not rest. Calls beyond the shroud and summons a phantom to fight for the party. Not felled by the axe, nor broken by the storm. Increases the slash and shock armor ratings for allies in the area of effect. And the thunder rolled like waves on black seas. Creates a thunderous explosion that stuns and shoves enemies in the area of effect. Oh, sorry. Blessed is Windgrid, quickest of his tribe. Increases the stride and reflex of all allies in the area of effect. Might be worth picking up. But I think we're going to go with Blooded for right now. Alright, so Barbaric Blow. The Barbarian deals a massive blow, increasing the likeliness and damage of critical hits and applying carnage in a larger area. Thick-skinned. Toughens the barbarians' naturally thick skin, raising their armor rating and allowing a more dominant combat presence. Alright, Accurate Carnage. The barbarian learns to line up their most savage blows, improving the accuracy of secondary attacks from Carnage. And Wilder Hunter, or Wilder Hunter, grants a damage bonus against all Wilder. Let's look at this real quick. Oh no, it's gonna force us to go to that. Okay. Yeah, accurate Carnage. What do we get here? Gurnisk slew the beast, but soon faced its kin. Conjures 3 worms into existence to fight for the party. Shatter their shackles, cast off their chains. Removes dexterity affliction effects for allies in the area of effect. White worms writhe in the bellies of the dead. Causes nearby downed enemies to explode, expelling tiny white grubs and crushing nearby enemies. Let's misread that. At the sound of his voice, the killers froze stiff. Paralyzes enemies in the area of effect. They grew their tongues, stumbling over words. Removes concentration from enemies in the area of effect. It's pretty good. 1 dozen stood against the power of the Saint. Grants resistance against resolve and constitution afflictions for allies in the area of effect. Yeah, we'll give him a 2-handed weapon. Morning Star, which has the body blows modal. Directive strikes towards the body, dealing less damage but lowering the target's fortitude. Alright, barbaric blow here. And we'll do 2-handed style. It grants a damage bonus while wielding a 2-handed weapon. What is the damage bonus? 15%. Alright, Wild Sprint. The barbarian becomes able to charge with reckless abandon, gaining the nimble inspiration as well as immunity to engagement. 1 stands alone. The barbarian makes a courageous stand against all attackers. Grants a melee damage bonus when the barbarian is near 2 or more enemies, and the barbarian requires an additional threatening enemy to become flanked. Why would he need concentration? Bloody Slaughter. All attacks made against near-death enemies convert some hits to crits, and those crits do additional damage. And Bloodlust. Imparts an unquenchable bloodlust to the barbarian, increasing their action speed for a short time once he or she has personally downed an enemy. Good stuff here. I wouldn't send him into the back line as a chanter. I do think Bloody Slaughter would be worthwhile. So 20% of hits converted to crits with weapons against a less than 25% health target, plus 50% crit damage with weapons against the same target. Alright, this is taking a little bit longer than I expected, but it is important to understand the class that you have. Granny Darrett's ghost spake, "I shall catch you, Ben Fidel." Causes enemies in the area of effect to be frightened. My son, you see your sisters across the moor. Amasses stray soul fragments to form 2 will-o-wisps that fight for the party. Rejoice, my comrades, 2 fingers of daylight. The chanter creates 2 bouncing beams of pure light that restore health and grant immunity to resolve afflictions on all allies they touch. Ancient Memory. Evokes a primal energy, causing allies within range to benefit from constant health regeneration while the chanter is chanting. The fox from the farmer did run and leap. Reduces accuracy of disengagement attacks for enemies in the area of effect. Sure-handed Isla knocked her arrows with speed. Increases reload time and recovery of range attacks for all allies. Get the health regen. Alright, he's all caught up.
Have you ever seen anyone cast like that?
Took a little bit of time, but now he is all set. He's gonna walk out. I'm gonna take his stuff.
Keeping quiet, yeah? I've got it. Right.
Welcome back. You are in need of something, I can feel it. Let me help. Are you looking for something in particular?
Okay, it's definitely a trade in my favor. You know what? It's gonna buy the lockpicks off of him too.
Welcome back. Are you...
Oh, I did not look for the lone survivor down below.
You think it's smart, giving the Juan all these guns?
Not sure where else he would be
Why
at.
not?
Seem to
Well,
remember
just-
picking you up round
might
about
use
here.
them.
Forget something, did you?
Most likely.
I'm lucky to have met you, friend. You're a real good soul.
Okay, give us a sapphire and a cloak of greater deflection. Works for me.
Yeah?
Let's check out the merchants again while we're here.
Fresh fish!
Head back to Nekataka. Well, no, we're gonna sail south first.
Swords!
Look for that other island.
We have supplies here for the paying customer. Have a look.
Faster, you lot! Let's get off this rock! I'm on the next ship out of here. Unless you're here to kick me off the docks this time.
Race you to the coral.
No contest.
What?
All right,
Just because you
we're
have
done here for
webbed
now.
fingers
Something to get
and I can't
experience from the
swim?
lone
You are
survivor.
a strange.
Enough to level up, but that did not happen. Alright, let's head south. We knock this quest out, turning it into Sanza. Yeah, we're right there leveling up. So this is a worthwhile investment. I bet you it's this one. We're gonna check out the shipwreck first. You stumble upon an ancient shipwreck. Its sails hangs from the main mast like cobwebs, shredded by cannon fire and vicious winds. The ship's hull is cracked and bow, but there may still be something inside worth salvaging. Sift through the wreckage. You take some time to explore the wreckage, and find some usable ship supplies in a crate. Continue searching the ship, since we don't have room for repair supplies anyway. You continue poking about the wreck. Find nothing of value. Continue searching the ship. You continue poking about the wreck. Now we're gonna keep doing it till it says we can't. There we go. I find a barrel still filled with drink. 12 times lager. I find a cannon in surprisingly good condition. How did we miss that the first 6 times we looked? We got an Imperial long gun. You've searched the ship top to bottom. There's nothing of value left. So 6 to 9. Reload time 6 turns. Higher minimum damage and maximum damage. But 2 more turns to reload. I don't think that's worth it. Alright, Temple of Tangaloa Ruins. Ahead of you lie the ruins of an ancient complex. As you near the tumbled-down stone entrance, you notice several curious drawings scrawled across a stone in a flaking brown paint. You bend down to get a better look, and discover that the drawings depict violent images of decapitations, dismemberings, hangings, and sundry other terrors. Enter the ruin. Light from distant torches flickers on the ruined walls. Unintelligible words float to you on a breeze that reeks of carrion and the metallic tang of blood. Try to swap out Constantine for Aloth. We're gonna backtrack and do that before we take on the temple. Island name? I mean, Imposter's Lament sounds good. For an island name. It's not very original since that's the name of, whatever that is up there. Wait, we can do it right here. I don't have to travel anywhere. Ah, we do have to go. Okay. Then why is this right here? I can't manage my party. Oh, it's the name of a ship. That's fine. Now it's also the name of an island. Now you return to the ruins and hurry inside, this time taking care to avoid the gruesome drawing scrawled across the stone. So I feel like I've been stumbling in my reading this episode. Oh, we did level up. Look at us. Let's take care of this real quick. Our main character, athletics and insight. I'm a little split. Do I want to do burn damage? Or get my zeal refunded? I really like the idea of the burn damage because it lasts until the combat ends or the target is killed. But what if we're fighting someone immune to burn damage? I guess we still get the other effect, so it's still worth grabbing. Okay, let's get brand enemy. While the brand lasts, the enemy will take burn damage over time. And here we'll grab the sword modal. Then the half sword effect, fight in a close quarter style, using your blade to penetrate armor more effectively at the cost of a lower deflection. Dare gets athletics and streetwise. Let's go ahead and grab Rapid Recovery. Increases the amount of health regenerated. It goes up by 2 per 3 seconds. It's pretty good. And for him, I want him to have something other than slashing damage. There was that club for sale. Yeah, we'll get him a club. And that has Bewildering Blows. Aims to concuss the target by striking them in the head to lower their will defense. These attacks deal less damage, but doesn't increase recovery time. Alright, Jody, Religion, and Arcana. The Frighten might be worth it. Yeah, I don't want the Killing Blow effect. Yeah, I'm thinking the Fear effect is probably the way to go. So yeah, we'll grab Divine Terror. Strikes fear into the hearts of the unworthy, frightening all enemies in the area of effect. For 20 seconds. And for her, sure, we'll grab the Arbalist. So I'm not going to have her use any other melee weapons besides what she has equipped now. Overbearing Shot. The character takes careful aim to cause maximum impact with the Arbalist. Hits knock the target prone. Really good support modal. Seraphim. Sleight of Hand and Metaphysics. Yeah, let's do Puppet Master. Destroys a target's psychic defenses, leaving them dominated by the cipher for the duration. 15 seconds. And here... Sure, more firearms, why not? Oh, we read the aim shot effect. The Arquebus wielder takes time to line up a well-aimed shot. These attacks are far more accurate. Does it say it increases recovery time? You can assume it does because it says it takes time. But it doesn't specifically say it. An Aloth, Bluff, and Mechanics. So it might be worth grabbing Chill Fog here. But we're going to grab Arduous Delay of Motion instead. So we do have Chill Fog through the Grimoire, but I may not keep that Grimoire for long. I like to have access to Chill Fog after the fact. But this is a really good debuff as well. So, it's a hard call. Then for him, we'll grab Wand as well, which has Interfering Barrage. Focus wand attacks to interfere with the enemy's ability to attack effectively at the cost of damage. Alright, we're all set for now. Now, this episode wasn't super exciting. It was mostly just us reading class features, but we're all leveled up now, looking good, and we'll finish exploring this island next time. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.